Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session. Hope y'all are doing well. I just thought I would come on and chat with you for a bit on some of the different things I've been doing. It might sound like I have a cold, but I do not have a cold. I had a terrible migraine yesterday. And it's just like my allergies kicking up, I think, because it's been so windy here, as it has been in a lot of the southern states. Lots of tornadoes. My heart and prayers go out to those that were affected. So excuse me if I'm sniffling and snurgling. My headache hasn't completely gone away today, but I thought, you know what? On these days, Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days this semester where nobody's in the house. That's when I like to film my videos. So I figured, let's come on. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope I didn't repeat myself yet again. Anyhow, I wanted to show you, I did get these markers as a Christmas present. I got an Amazon gift card and bought some things with that. And I'm really enjoying them. They're called Pentel Arts Color Pen Fine Point, and there are 36 colors. And thank you so much to Sweet Galena on the Fobonichi site, because I had asked a question about how these were. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. And she had responded that she really enjoyed them. Another lady, Shelly, said that she really enjoyed them as well. And what I was looking for was a felt tip pen that had a lot more colors in it. What I usually use is the Papermate flare tip pens. Now, these are lovely pens, and I love them, and I will continue to use them. They can be quite expensive depending on where you get them at. And, you know, expensive is a relative term, right? These here for 36 colors, I do believe I paid $15 or less, and I did get them with Amazon Prime, so no shipping. Now, these here, if you try to get these in all their colors, like 24, if you get like a 24 pack, they're about $24, $25, you know? So, yeah. There's a huge difference in price. Plus, you get 36 colors with these. Nice little package they come in. Okay. An assortment of colors. Loving them all. Some people had asked me about bleed through. Now, here are, like, I love the color selection. I like the feel of the pen. Let me just show you in my book when I started using them. Okay. Here's an example here, if you can see. The line itself is a lot thicker than like this right here on the side, if you can see that. That's a flare pen. This is the Pentel pen. This right here is the Pentel pen. This right here is flare pen. So the flare pens tend to be a little more thin, which I do enjoy, honestly. If you'll notice down here, this here is the Pentel pen, which is a little bit thicker, but that's okay. And I write big in my book, mostly because it is hard for me to see, even though I wear glasses. And it's hard for my hands because they shake quite a lot. So it's hard for my hands to write really small. I wish I could write small, but I can't. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you a little comparison of that. Oh, and in here as well, let me see where I used them. Okay, see, like I used them here, right? They don't bleed to the other side. If you can, hello. Okay, they don't bleed to the other side. Although in my composition books, I do glue 3 pages together. Okay, so not even a Sharpie will bleed through unless I like set the point on the paper and leave it there for a minute. So then yesterday, while I was in bed with my headache, I didn't get very far on this because it just made me dizzy, quite honestly. excuse me, I use these pens to color, to start coloring in this. I like them okay, except I don't know if you can see that, but you can actually see like the stroke marks, and but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal, because all I do with these is I cut them up and stick them in my book, so it's not that big of a deal. As far as bleed through goes, it shadows a bit. Okay, this is just a single sheet of a little bit harder than cardstock. And let me get the book that came out of. It came out of this $3 book that I found, I believe, at, what's it called? I don't know, some dollar store. Get it together. Family Dollar. I found this at Family Dollar. So $3, you know, I mean, obviously the paper's not going to be, you know, wonderful, but it's just a very thin cardstock. But anyway, the pens really only just shadow a bit, so that's good news. I was going to test some out for you just to show you. Now, some of the points on them are not thick. It just all depends. I think this is the one. So let me see here. No, this is a, oh, I'm writing terribly, but there it is there. Okay. And let's see, like, with the difference between that and a Papermate. The Papermate is just a little bit thinner, okay? No shadowing, okay? And if you do see a shadow, it's just because, whoops, hello. It's just because you could see it through the light. But when you put it flat, there's no shadowing, no leakage through. And this is like cardstock, light cardstock, okay? So that's that. Let me see, was it, no, it was one of these other ones that was like, maybe it was this one. See? Like some of them, like that one there, is a different one. These two right here, the Pentel, this one happens to be thinner. This one's not as thin. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've used this one more than I use the other one. I'm not really sure. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Or like, let's see the green one. See that it's a bit more thick, okay? But again, like, if you put the paper flat, there's no shadowing at all. Again, though, this is like, you know, cardstock, okay? Let's see what happens on here. We'll just do love again. And I'm gonna do like little dots. So put a little bit more color down. It looks like it's feathering maybe just a little bit because these pens are really juicy. So there's that. This is just a little bit thicker than copy paper maybe, and it's old graph paper. Now, see the dots on there? It did shadow, okay? So there's that. But, so yeah, they will bleed if you're using a single sheet of paper. However, they do not bleed or shadow if you're using a little bit thicker cardstock, okay? So there's that for you. And as far as the price goes, you know, you can't beat it as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I was going to try it on a tag and see if they leak through a tag. Let's see. This is a juicy one too. So we'll see. And I'm doing the dots, which, you know, of course puts down, you know, more color. I hope, okay, yep. There's that. Again, if you lay it flat, no shadowing at all. If you hold it up to the light, there's a little bit of shadowing, but no bleed through. Now let's just lay the pen on there for a second. Let it soak into the paper. Okay. If you do that, then it's gonna bleed through, right? So there's that. My little review on my new pens. And again, thank you, Galena, for suggesting them. Again, like I said, price-wise, great buy if you ask me. You know, they're great for writing with. I like felt tip pens, so yeah, and they're less expensive than the Papermate, sorry, Flare pens. So, having fun with those. Let's see what else. Oh, it's all the way up there. I wanted to show you guys, excuse me, while I lean over. Look at this beautiful card I received. I don't even know if you can see it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's a card of Frida, and it is a holographic card, and it looks like it has about, I don't even know, 5 or 6 layers on it. I don't know if the camera is picking up how beautiful it is. I got this from my lovely friend Karen in Australia, and it is gorgeous. So what I do with these, when I get these and I don't want them hidden in my book, not that I want any of my cards hidden in the book, but when I get like cards in Happy Mail and stuff, I usually post them in here. Let me see if I have it. Yeah, like this lovely one from Shannon. Yes, from Shannon out in California. She sent me this. So I love to put my cards in here. This I want to put on my inspiration board, which is right, hello, where's my finger? Right up there above me. And so I simply photocopy it, right? I color photocopy it and put it in my book so that I will remember it. So that's that I wanted to show you. So super nice of her. Let's see what else. Oh, I wanted to show you what I'm going to be doing too with these. Let me see. The other day, I think I had shown you on my last Ramble session. It wasn't on my Ramble session. I had done these. I had posted them on my Facebook, I think. But I love to paint envelopes, and these are just regular, like, security envelopes, right? Like regular size envelopes, letter size envelopes. And so I love to do these, and you know, how fun is it when you get Happy Mail in a pretty envelope? And then if you do mixed media or whatever, you can take this, cut it up, and use it for something. So I had done those, and now these here are the Tim Holtz Distress Stains. Okay, they're bright, they're juicy. This here, and I did the front and I did the back. These here are Inktense pencils with a baby wipe, and I'm going to show you how I do it. It is super duper simple, and you can write over top of it, because the Inktense pencils, once they dry, they're permanent. Okay, unlike these, once these dry, they're fine, but they're not permanent. So if you wet them again, it might move the color. I don't know. And then I had shown you in the last Ramble session as well, these fry boxes. So what I had done was, with the crafty ones, I just took some scrapbook paper that I had and decorated it up, right? Even though I like the craft ones just as well. And then I put some of these little like tags in here. So I'm going to send that out for Happy Mail. So I did that, and then I made an envelope to fit these in. So these I think I'm going to have to take to the post office, because I don't think that they'll mail properly because they're like fat. I don't know. Maybe I could put them in the mailbox. That would be most easy for me. So anyhow, let's show you real fast how I do these. Now, this is the insert that I made for the little Midori Traveler's notebook cover that I did for a friend. And I simply, you know, measured it all out, folded them up. And then once I get the pages decorated, then I will sew them into, you know, into the book. So what I wanted to show you is I just love the effect of using the stencils with the Inktense and the baby wipe. This is, I don't know the brands of any of these. I don't know where I got them or even when I got them. So, this is a honeycomb one that I like. This is just that kind. And this is kind of, you can't see it, kind of like a Moroccan type-ish theme sort of thing. So here's what I do. I need more baby wipes, but I simply take a baby wipe, okay, regular baby wipe, and let me just move my stuff over here. And then I love this color so much. It is fuchsia. You know, it's funny. I always say that I'm not like a pink kind of girl, yet I am drawn to pink when it comes to art and stuff like that. So anyhow, here's what you do. So I can show you. See, I have the pencil here, the Inktense pencil, and they're Derwent. Let me show you the lid here. They're Derwent Inktense 24, okay? Love them. I got this idea actually from Felicia on the Fobonichi group. Her YouTube is Mouse Potato Designs. So what you do is you take it and you simply, oh, look at that color. And you simply, I always say simply, it's really annoying, isn't it? I'm sorry. All you do is you rub your pencil on here. The wetness from the baby wipe is what activates the, you know, the ink lead. So you rub it on there like that, right? Okay, here you go. And then you have your stencil down. Get out of the way there. You have your stencil down, okay? And then all you do is, I don't want to get those. Okay, all you do is rub it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, that's all you do. And then look what happened. Look how gorgeous that is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, then I might take the yellow one. Okay, I hope I'm on camera. Okay, there's my pink. I just fold it over. Now I'm using the yellow. I do the same thing. Look how bright that comes out. It activates the ink, and you just spread some color on there. And then you line up your stencil as best you can. And you can go right over top, okay, of the other color, you know, because the effect that you get is that, see? The colors have mixed in here. So here's your fuchsia, pretty fuchsia, and then here's some like orange and then some yellow. And it just comes out so pretty. So, and it's so super simple, easy to do. And I love this effect so much. And so that's what I'm gonna do. And this is, oh, I did wanna show you this, see? Now, keep in mind, this is still wet. There is a bit of shadowing, not that big of a deal, in my opinion. So that's just the way it is. It's the way it comes out. So I'm going to continue doing this here. Oh, and then also what I did was I made some doilies, and I have these, I made these doilies. I have this, which I got, oh gosh, a long time ago, Heidi Swap Color Shine. Yeah, so I got those, and I am going to add these to the book as well. So I simply fold them. The only thing I don't like about these shimmer things is that it comes off on your fingers, and I don't like that. But anyway, I can add these in here, okay? So that when I sew in my book, I'll have a pretty little doily in there. And yeah, so I am hopefully gonna work on this page today, or this booklet today, because I really want to get it done, so that I can get it out in the mail already. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, I'm not feeling all that great today, but I figured, what the hey? Why not come on here and have you guys cheer me up? Because y'all always cheer me up. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try to get my mind off of my head splitting. Not quite as bad as yesterday, so that's good. What else do I have going on? What else have I done? I haven't really done all that much. I got like a whole mess of these tag things in the mail, like 100 of them. I ordered them, you know, and I'm going to have to watch a lot of YouTube videos because I really do want to make tags and I want to use up the stuff that I have. But let me tell you what, I am so terrible when it comes to doing mixed media. Oh my gosh. I love watching videos. I love it. And you know, everybody just makes it look so beautiful and so easy. And then I sit down to attempt to do something and it's like, it looks like a 5-year-old got into a fight with scrap paper and glue. And the scrap paper and glue won. So I haven't been working very much on my year 2017. This is where I left off and y'all had seen that and I had so much fun doing that. And then I kind of like got into sort of a standstill. So what I did was I prepped these pages with gesso and then the whatchamacallit, what's it called? The prompt or whatever is confetti, bubbles, and bling. And when I think of bubbles, I think of soap. So what I'm going to do, I think, is take some of my, not glittery, it's like iridescent blue paint and some gesso. And I'm going to cut this out, this soap out, and then trace it on to here. And then I have a circle stencil. So I'm going to kind of replicate this right here and put that on there and then maybe try to put some bling or like the confetti. I'm probably going to use like a glitter glue because I don't even think I have confetti. I have sequins. I think maybe I could do that somehow. And then in the center here, it's not going to say soap. I'm going to probably hand write, I believe it's Picasso's quote about, you know, art washing away, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I can't think of exactly what his quote is, but it's something about washing away. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. Like I said, you know, mixed media is so difficult for me to do. I am just not very confident with it at all, which is good that I'm in this 2017, my year 2017, because I'm forcing myself to learn and practice and have fun and all of that good stuff. So yeah, I have to do that. And then I also want to do Ian's, I think it was a picture of an iris, or it looked like an iris anyway. But I think I want to do some kind of watercolor iris over here, possibly on watercolor paper and then just glue it in. Yeah, so there are a couple of things that I need to work on. And I think that's it. I think that's all I've got. Still need to work on my book. Yesterday in bed, I worked on my book most of the day. I got a few pages done, so I was glad for that. Otherwise, yeah, been talking way too long as per usual. So I'm going to get on with my decorating my pages with my Inktense and baby wipe. And yeah, try to get this book done so I can send it out. And I think that's it. So I hope y'all are doing well. And thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Even if it was only for 20 some minutes, took my mind off my headache for a bit. So thanks. Thanks for that. And yeah, have a great rest of your week or the rest of your day. And I will talk to you sometime soon. Hopefully it's going to be on a flip through. Holy cow, last week I had filmed like 2 flip throughs for December. And then I always watch them back on my computer before I post them, just in case like I messed up somehow. And yeah, I ended up messing up on both of them. So I have to redo those. So maybe I'll try to do that today too. That and doing laundry and cleaning the doggy nose artwork off my windows. So yeah, ought to be a fun-filled day. Pulling on my big girl panties and getting on with it. Got to keep on keeping on. So thanks again, and I will talk to y'all soon.